Because even when we say that they should be registered and they should wear uniforms, we know that some of them, most of the time, that were used to commit crime, did not even have registration plates.
I think the first thing is first to register all of them in Saccos. I think first the county's transport committees should function. And there is need for leadership at the county level because transport is also a shared function and the part of transport is devolved. County government must take initiative to ensure that the county's transport committees are working. Number two is that once you put them in Saccos, then they get a license. And they get a license as a Sacco. So it becomes punitive for a member of the Sacco if they commit an offense. That problem can transfer to the Sacco as a whole, because if there will be repeat offenders, then you can be able to withdraw the license. The other issue is to ensure that going forward, we invest in technology such that there is a digital enforcement where Nairobi, for example, the Ministry of Transport was working on ITS, Integrated Transport System, that is going to be used for enforcement of traffic offences, and it will be nice to infuse in technology. If you are not wearing an helmet, your number plate is captured, you get instant fines. If you are overspeeding, the same. If you are driving in areas that bodas are not licensed to operate, you get the punishment. So if the ITS system works in Nairobi and Mombasa, and it already received funding after the president spoke to the government of China and Korea, I think that this is also one way that future. And finally,
but how will it work in the villages?
Finally, yes, that's where I was coming. Finally, why we need bodas to be in their own circles with their own uniform is because of what we saw in Kisii on 1st of September. And during the Jukwaa la Usalama in Kisii, it was really a matter of great concern. What has happened? What happened in Kisii is that you will find the bodas groups are being forced to wear uniform of certain political players. So everybody now is hiring a certain group of boda groups, giving them their uniform, putting them on standby for political mobilization, and maintaining them to some of them are committing very serious crimes. They're actually facilitating gangs and goons. In fact, the Kisii story was so sad that there was a corner where people are being tortured. You know, if you don't agree with certain political side, you are picked, you are tortured behind the scenes there, and you know it is generally known. The same issue, we had problems of gangs and boda in western and other parts of the country. Let me say, if we leave it to the police, and that is where Kara comes in, if we leave purely to the police cannot manage the sheer number of bodas in the country. Yeah. It will be required that we reduce it to a smaller unit, so that even when we're talking about police, maybe sub-county security committee, but county government is there, NTSA is there. This is a multi-billion sector. And again, I repeat, as a former Minister of Transport, the greatest potential that is in this boda sector can greatly be harnessed and achieved. If we organize them in Saccos, we will achieve more in security benefits. And then ensure then that the sub-county security team, the chair of the boda group in the sub-county sits in the county security team, so that he's appearing as an ex-officio member together with, as I said, student leaders in the area and so forth. And we will get more intelligence report, we will protect their business, and we will be able to organize this sector away from criminal activities.
Okay, let me hear what Henry has to say.